12 billion shillings is what the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission will need to successfully carry out a referendum. But this one-off amount compared to the eventual savings is not much if the proposals are eventually adopted.
But amid the calls for the referendum, they need rather to rethink the IEBC is lost. And as Ken Mijungu reports, the main players have agreed the next task is to harmonize their issues.
The issues will be put in form of a referendum question, one question that will be determined by a no or yes. As it is, the task ahead is huge. First, the main stakeholders proposing the referendum have different issues they want sorted in the plebiscite. For ODM and NASA in general, it's more of governance. ODM is proposing a three-tier government which will see an expansion from the current devolved structure of government. The opposition leader says this structure was shelved in the Bomas draft, which eventually became law. Raila says this will retain the current counties but establish 14 regional or provincial blocks as units of disbursement of resources and the national government.
So that we can preserve what is working and correct what is not working properly for our people.
In April, ODM, while backing the push to amend the constitution, said the position of Prime Minister, who will assume all executive roles, need to be created. The presidency will then remain ceremonial and retain the role of Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces.
Kama referendum ni mambo ya vyeo na viongozi wasahau.
This push was rejected by Deputy President William Ruto, who, until a day ago, did not favor the proposal to amend the constitution. Ruto, even after changing his mind to back the amendments to the constitution, says it cannot be to create positions.
Kama referendum ni ya wananchi, vile tutaondoa umaskini, vile tutapanua nafasi ya kazi, waende wapange watuletee.
Then there is the proposal by the Third Way Alliance. This outfit holds the view that Kenyans are overburdened by over-representation. Dr. Ikuro Court is proposing a reduction in the number of representatives to Parliament and an increase in devolved funds from 15% to 35%.
Support Punguza Mizigo, because Punguza Mizigo campaign means you will have to reduce the cost of running Parliament from current at 6.8 billion to 5 billion.
These initiatives are supported by a cross-section of Kenyans. NCCK, for example, is behind ODM, which also seeks to end the notion of winner takes it all, which has often resulted to highly contested elections.
Wale alichaguliwa na wale nominated, yote ni mjumbe, pesa ni hiyo. The same thing applies even kule National Assembly. Unapata kuna nominated women ambaye unashangaa wanafanya kazi gani? What contradictions are these that we have in the constitution?
But even as these proposals fly around, the IEBC, which says they are ready, have their own question to answer. The need to reform the electoral body is now lost in the clamor for a constitutional change and will likely surface before the referendum is conducted. Ken Mijungu, NTV.